Welcome back to our channel and for another adventure or odds and ends, things I'm finishing up. But the main thing of this video is to create those Mickey topiaries and then put them up on our Etsy shop as well. The last video, it went well, where I created the Mickey USA flag head, painted it. Didn't have a ton of them, but I do still have a few down underneath my workbench and the sand. But I wanted to get these Mickey topiaries finished and up on the shop beforehand. I went and bought all the items needed. I got a few of them. I got a bunch of these. The pots, PVC pipe, a little bit of concrete mix. I found the greenery, and that was the hardest thing to find. So I finally found some of the greenery balls, got those, and yeah, I look forward to showing the process of making some of those. They turn out great, the ones I made in the past. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Watch our other crazy adventures that we've gone on too. The cruise vlogs are fun. All the other stuff that Jenna's done, visited stuff, and the crazy antics I've done at the pool. Just a lot of fun here. We just enjoy making the content and doing odds and ends stuff. And I'm glad you enjoy it as well. So we hope you enjoy the video. First order of business, though, is this project I've been having for a while. I took the rear rim off because the bike tire kept going flat. And then I bought 2 of them at Walmart, and they're just not good quality because I put the bike tire back on, and then both times around the one seal area, I'll show you here on this one here, both times right here in this little ring, it came apart like right away, and there's a hole in it. So no bueno. And I was sick and tired of taking this. The rear tire is the worst to take off and put back on. I mean, it's not hard, but it's just a pain. More of a pain in the butt than the other ones. So I went ahead today. I bought me a heavy duty tire at an actual bike shop, not at Walmart. So I'm gonna put this on. And the other thing was, I had one of my nuts was stripped, and it no longer went on the bolt. And it was a specialty nut. No one had it. Ace Hardware didn't have it. Lowe's didn't have it in the specialty section. So I thought I was gonna have to change out this whole inner axle. I went to the bike shop. They said they can change it out, but I was like, well, hey, if you have a couple of these nuts, and if you think my axle's still good, I'll just take a couple of nuts. So that's what I did. They had 2 of them, and they were, yes, specialty. They were 3/8 by 26. Ace Hardware, they only had 3/8 by 24. So now I've got that. And finally, so I can put this wheel back on. Actually, put the tube and everything on it first, and then put the wheel back on, and we'll be good to go. So that's the little project now to get this done. So the best way I've learned how to put these tubes on is fill it up just a little bit with some air so you can shape it, put it inside the tube, and then grab your wheel, find the hole, and also always make sure, and I double check to make sure there was nothing in here to cause the flat tire. And that's all clean. Pop the valve stem in the wheel, get that lined up, put the wheel on there, and then slowly wrap it around. I don't have the tool to put this on. But the other 2 times I've already put it on, it went on super easy, so I may need to let a little bit more air out. This is a much heavier duty bike, there we go, bike tire, so we'll see. So it's on, got it on. I just need to get the other side all inside the rim, and I'll put it on there. Put some air in it, be good to go. Now they got the tire on, pumped up, we'll put this bad boy back in here. We're back in business. Back in business. Adjust the fender a little bit. Try to adjust the brake pads a little bit. And this is an old bicycle. It's got the basket on there. Back when I started delivering the newspapers when I was like 15 years old. It's still on there. So this thing has a lot of memories. A lot of memories. Old bike, haven't gotten rid of it. All right, so now on to this project. The more fun one is I've got my planter pots. I've got my Quikrete mix. I just bought a smaller bag when I was doing mine because I didn't need to do much, but that's not going to be enough. So I've got this Quikrete mix as well. And the reason I'm using this, I'm using it sort of as a weight and a stabilizer all in one. I'm going to go ahead and put the concrete mix into here, and I'm going to keep it underneath the top of the tee. So the tee is just going to be in here. I'm going to keep underneath the top of the tee and fill it up around it. The reason I have this attached to it, that way I can then center around to make sure this PVC pipe is perfectly in the center. And that'll be great for 2 reasons with the concrete mix. It puts some weight in the planter, so it doesn't just go blowing away or tip over as easy. And it holds my tee, my PVC tee, in there as well. So we'll do that first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 planters. So this is what is going to be up on the Etsy shop. 9. Unless I screw one up. So I've got my water, concrete mix, and I just have this board here to protect the table a little bit. Usually concrete mix, it cleans up fairly easy after it dries, but I just got the board here for that. And now I need a little stir thingy. You just find your easiest stir stick that you've got around. So we'll go ahead and dump some of this in here. It's dusty. It's a dusty job. We'll need more than that. We'll see, I've got about that much in there. Get this guy toward the center. And I tested, I got the measurement. It's about 3 inches or so from each side to get it perfectly centered. We'll dump some of this water in here. Stir it a little bit. May have gotten way too much water. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while. So the first one's going to be a test run. Because it really doesn't matter. I mean, if you have too much water, yeah, it'll just take forever to set up. But you're going to need some water. But I don't want to take it too long to set up. So yeah, I got way too much water on that one. But then you just add some more concrete mix. So there's the first one. So that's sort of what it looks like. That one will take a little while to set up. As you can see, it's really, really wet. I could add some more concrete mix to it, I may still, but it'll still harden over time. I'm not the expert. I just know enough to get by. Well, these are setting up somewhat, and I couldn't do them all at the same time, because I only had a few of these short PVC pipes. That PVC pipe over there is to be cut down to use then, but I want to paint it first, so I'm not going to, because it all needs to be painted. If I paint it all at the same time, it'll go much quicker. So I was letting these 4 dry up, and then I'll do another one. I realized this one planter doesn't have a bottom, like that. So that was a bummer. So I was gonna run to Lowe's to replace it. I still got the receipt, or to get a bottom for it, but it is pouring outside. It is absolutely pouring outside. So came back out here. Got these the pipes out of these. These are drying up enough, and it's not perfect down there, but it doesn't need to be, because you'll see I'm gonna put some greenery in there. It'll cover all that up. I'll clean the sides and everything else later on, but so while it's pouring outside and I can't go to Lowe's, I'll do these other 4 pots as well that I have stuff for. And on a few of those, I did have way too much water, which is, I knew I did. So there's water coming out of the bottom, just like a planter should. Too much water, it comes out of the bottom. So the planter works until the cement dries up. So I'm putting this on the cardboard, so it helps soak up that water a little bit. And now that I've done a few, I have an idea of how to do these a little bit better. And I also took this concrete mix, and it was hard around the edges. That's why the mallet's there, because I was beating on it to break it up. And I put it in my bucket. That way it's easier to dump this into these from the bucket than it is from the concrete bag. And I got my tripod set up with another camera. to create the footage. Well, I ran to Lowe's, got the other piece of the pot that I needed, and they're drying up. They're cooking. They're cooking. They're hardening. So that part of the process is done. Now it's on to working on the greenery, working on the balls. So go inside and start doing that. Now here are the greenery that I was talking about. And here comes Chloe to check it out. She's like, what are you doing, Daddy? She probably wants to go on a walk. So they came in half pieces, which in fact worked out because I think the way I put them together, and these are the ears, they came in half pieces as well. So what I do, I'll take this one, zip tie, all of you handymen out there and everything else, you know you gotta have zip ties. So I got the zip tie, and what I'll do is put a zip tie through here, bend it, put it through here, and I've tested a couple of these already because it took a little while to figure out where to put it, where it's going to look good, and that part of it I figured it out. So then I've got my zip tie coming through there, pinching it with my fingers, and I know which one I need to get it to. So then I push it really hard through there to hopefully to be able to catch the zip tie. I do have my needle nose pliers if I need it to help me catch the zip tie, and it's just tricky to get it connected with one hand and trying to hold the bottom piece up so it doesn't, so it stays tight. Here we go. I got it. So I got it on there. So that's half of it. And then on here is they connect. So then I take this one, and then I just connect it, put it on top of this one. It's a little tricky to make sure you don't get the greenery in between. And trust me, it wasn't this easy the first one I did. It did not go this easily. It's one of those things you got to figure out a process, and then go from there, perfect it from there. There you go. So there's one of them. So there's one Mickey here. Never even thought about it until just now. Jenna has her Mickey ears. Why not a topiary Mickey hat? How's it look? Are we good? I gotta go check it out. See what it looks like. So that looked pretty funny. I could legit put strings and hold on. Next topiary season, I think I'll go to the parks and I'll match. It's very breathable. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, and also today is the day Jenna and Josh are doing their every ride challenge of all 4 parks. Every ride in Disney World. Absolutely crazy. And it's been raining. They're soaked. Jenna called. She's got about 5 blisters on her feet. Shoes are wet. That's crazy. So I know she's working hard. So took care of Chloe. I did the dishes. I cleaned the bathrooms. I did the laundry. So that way tomorrow she can just recover, because it's a long day for her. She's probably not going to get home until 1, 2 in the morning, because they're going to close the park down at Magic Kingdom. And Magic Kingdom always takes the longest to get out of. So she's a trooper. Jenna is a trooper, and Josh as well, both working so hard. So I gotta make sure to have the house in order when she gets home tonight, and tomorrow she can just relax. But back to this, and then when the bottom piece, but what I'll do is cut out the bottom circle. And I got my side cutters here. That works the best. Cut the hole out of the bottom, and I'll show you why. Because when we have, when I put this on here, it literally just super easy. Just slides. Then this part rests on the top part of the head. So this one was a little tougher. Ours was. But it'll be just like that. Perfect. Now that I got the bottom piece cut out, put this bad boy together. Boom! We got one done. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Well, now I've got the PVC pipe out here. Time to paint it. A little brown paint. I put it up on these patio tables. That way I can paint it and then just spin it all the way down and don't have to hold it. Probably won't need the ends anyhow, and a lot of that gets covered inside the Mickey head anyhow. So we'll go ahead and start painting this thing. Make sure I get all the writing covered really well, so I'm giving that its first coat to begin with. I don't want it running because I don't want to catch it. There we go. I'll leave that first coat to dry, and it won't take long. It's outside, you can see it's already drying there. Now while the paint is drying, I'm gonna have to take care of some ants out there. And if you need a good home perimeter or a basement or anywhere else to spray, keep bugs away, it's not cheap, but it doesn't take a lot and it lasts a long time. But it is the best thing that I have found that works for me. This is some good stuff. It's high quality stuff, but they do have it on Amazon. Most of the time you had to buy it at a specialty store, but they have it on Amazon, and this stuff works. So I'm gonna go teach these little ants a lesson, because one of them tried to teach me a lesson when I was mowing the other day. Sucker bit me, and he got me, and he did a good job, and now it's payback. I'm gonna go ahead and give them their afternoon snack. Day after that I did all of these, I did all these yesterday, and as you can see, that is dried right in there. You can pick it up by this. It is in there. So great way of doing that. Good to go. Then the PVC pipe will end up just being going in there. This is the wrong length, and then the Mickey head will go on top. And that's what I'm painting right now outside. And good to go. I'll clean these up. All this dust stuff, the side stuff comes off pretty easy. So I'll clean those up as well. So I got most of the brown painted, and I ran out of, well, the spray can, the brown spray can, quit working. So I had to go to Walmart, grab another spray can. And then that one almost quit working. Things being silly. But what I did as well, I sprayed a little bit with the black, and I'll do a little bit more, just because then it looks a little bit more rugged, a little bit more like a tree stump, branch, whatever you want to call, where the topiary will go on to. So it gives it a little bit more character. Well, that sucker just rolled on me. So I'll just take this, spray it randomly, different places, just to give it a little bit more of that camo tree look to it. And then I'll go back over with a little bit of the brown as well, just to give it a little bit cool little effect to it. But it's coming along pretty good. I'll be able to dry and cut her down to each size that's needed, and we'll be good to go. Okay, now that I got this painted, it's time to cut this bad boy down into the proper lengths for each of the Mickey heads, and that's pretty much it. This, go in there like that, and then I got greenery. Still gotta clean this. And I got greenery to put in there. We're good to go. Show you once I get back inside. All right, so we're back inside. I got my pieces here. This goes into here, goes into here. Here's the Mickey head. If you remember, I cut that hole out in the middle. It'll just go right in there, and it rests on the top here. Then you just balance it. It's good to go. Not too sure if it's centered or whatever, but yeah, you adjust it accordingly, and boom. And then I've got some moss or greenery stuff as well that I'll send with them, and anybody can put in whatever they want to. I'm not too sure how that, let's see. I hadn't opened one of these yet. Oh, super easy. Just open it. Put it around the bottom there, and it covers up the concrete, and good to go. And then somebody can add flowers, or you can pretty it up if you want to. Actually, during Christmas, I have battery operated Christmas lights, and I wrap ours, that's back there in the corner. Not sure if you can see it or not. Yeah, right back there, right underneath my Mickey head, USA flag. So I wrap it with Christmas lights on Christmas. But boom, it's that easy. It's gonna be a little bigger box to ship it in, but I'll ship it in pieces. Take this out, put that back in the bag. I'll take this out. And I'll probably set this in there somehow like that so I can get a box about that size to ship it. So shipping's gonna be a little bit as well. I'm not too sure what it'll be. But they'll be up on our Etsy shop. And I only have 9 as of now. And if these go well, I can order more stuff and I can make more easier than I could with the USA flag Mickey head. Because with those, I have to have a router to be able to route out the wood and everything else. I may have come up with some ideas to do that. It'll just take some more time. And if I start working again, get a job, time is not going to be, I won't have plenty of time. There we go. I won't have plenty of time, so I probably won't make more of those. Like I have a couple more up there. But these are a little bit easier as far as I don't have to have a router to make it. So then I can maybe make more of these in my spare time. But hopefully you enjoyed this. Come along, watch me make this Mickey topiary. If you haven't seen the other video that I did with the USA Mickey head, go check that one out as well. And we'll get these out, hopefully in a few days. And when this video, they might already be on the Etsy shop and sold out by the time I get this video posted. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can get the video posted and then put it on the Etsy shop. And it's the Etsy shop again is Ears by Jenna on Etsy. So keep a lookout on there. So if these sell out, there's a good chance I'll be making more. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for coming along. And until next time, the adventure is out there. Let's go find it or make another one.